It's your morning guru in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some awesome news for you guys. Of course, you've seen the thumbnail, and you guys would say, "Oh my God, he's come back with another clickbait." But no, we've got a lot of transfer news for you in this video as well. So stay tuned and watch the video till the end. That you guys actually would do. We're going to talk about a new defender. Of course, you've seen the images. We're going to talk about Arsenal tapped into a new goalkeeper. Yes, since Emiliano Martinez left in, Arsenal did contact another goalkeeper. No, it's not David Raya. No, not at all. It's a Spanish goalkeeper, yes, but it's not David Raya. We're going to talk about it, and also we're going to talk about some more. Of course, Dominique Szoboszlai in detail, because I'm in love with this new kid, and this kid is definitely moving places. What are his strengths, weaknesses? What will he add up at Arsenal's midfield, at the heart of that Arsenal's attack? Yes, we are missing that kind of a player, of course, because we have not at all replaced Aaron Ramsey in that position. And I'm pretty much sure he's going to add more than that. But more importantly, also we're going to talk about some more, like Brenner. We're going to talk about some strikers as well. So stay tuned and watch the video till the end. And without any further ado, let me show you a beautiful image of Bukayo Saka pestering Belgium's midfield. And this is how you could see, he's been surrounded by Belgian players. And you know what? When a single player is being surrounded by three players, you know the player is important for that team. I hope Gareth Southgate understands that better. And yes, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang tweets out, well, finally he's actually given the permission to move from the Gambia airport. He says, "I know my team, they're ready like never before. And me, they did a little mistake letting me sleep for a couple of hours a day is the day. No matter the result, for me, my team won already. When I see the faces this morning, everyone is hungry about football. Let's effing go, Panthers." So that's what Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang as a captain is trying to get the best out of his players. Of course, they're going to annihilate Gambia, and I'm pretty much sure that Gabon is going to win it. But more importantly, let's talk about the man of the hour, the man linked with Arsenal, and more importantly, there's another team interested in him. Everything will be discussed in this video. So Dominique Szoboszlai's strengths and weaknesses, as Arsenal are really eyeing him in the transfer market. Well, let's talk about it. Well, he will become one of the Europe's elite players, but a move to Arsenal this January appears unlikely, according to leading sports journalists in Hungary. This is a report by Chris Wheatley. Well, he says, "Well, the Gunners have been heavily linked with a move for the Red Bull Salzburg midfielder in the winter transfer window, the coming winter transfer window." And let's talk about it, because Chris Wheatley spoke to Adam Haradze. Now, this guy is of sports TV in Hungary, to get the lowdown on Szoboszlai, and let's see how things will turn out, because he was asked first, when did you first see Szoboszlai play? He says he started to play for the senior team about a year ago. Since then he was playing, we have playing for Red Bull Salzburg in the Champions League. The first time he was called up to the Hungary national team was 3 years ago when he was 17. But he didn't play, and his first proper game was a year ago, and he fitted in right from the first moment very well. It looked to be seamless. We are not used to see young players given a chance in Hungary, and I think it was important for Dominic to leave Hungary at a young age, and he absolutely used to his own advantage. About his playing style, the journalist said, Adam said, "I would say that he could be a perfect number 10. It's a shame that this position is not really existent in modern day football. Usually he plays in a number 8 position, more of a box-to-box player, and that is probably the position he would play in most European teams. At Salzburg, they use a 4-2-2-2 formation, where is one of the more attack-minded midfield players." And he was then asked where could he fit in at Arsenal. He says, "At the moment, I could imagine him playing next to Partey in the center of midfield, or the Dani Ceballos position. I'm not sure at the moment that would be the perfect fit for him." And talking about the strengths and weaknesses, he says his biggest strength is his first touch and shooting with his right foot, but his left foot is very good as well. He could be used in various positions, and his vision is very good as well. His weaknesses might be his defensive play. That's why I said if there are only 2 number 10s or a number 6 and a number 8 in a midfield like Arsenal, it would not probably be his best position. But like in the Hungarian team, where he's playing in a 5-man midfield, that definitely suits him. And what's the view of him in Hungary? Like, Dominique Szoboszlai in Hungary, is he a big deal in Hungary itself? He says it's a huge burden on him, because there's a huge expectations on him at the moment. We haven't seen such a talented guy playing for Hungary for 30 years now. He's at the elite level in Europe for his age. He's playing in the Champions League every week, scoring goals and giving assists. Now we are expecting to become one of the elite players in Europe, so it seems he's handling it pretty well. He seems to be an intelligent guy, so you can't see anything complicated. He's taken these things very well, and when he's needed, he delivers the goods. You can see that in the last game, he scored the most important goal for Hungary to qualify them for the Euros. At this stage, he's handling everything fine. Now, at 20 years of age, could he move to the Premier League? Is that better for his development? To which he says, I do think he's ready for the next step. I'm not sure if he playing for one of the best teams in the Premier League would be the best step for him. I think he still needs an extra step before he plays for one of the biggest clubs in Europe. The latest rumors about him are that he's going to go to RB Leipzig in the winter. I'm not sure if it's true, but I'm sure it would be a very good step for him because he knows the RB Leipzig ecosystem. Well, we have seen a lot of players going there as well. So it looks like everyone is aware of it. So he was asked, a move to Arsenal is off the cards. You don't even talk about it. He says, I would be surprised to see it happen. I would be very happy to see him join Arsenal, but I don't think it will be the perfect step for him because at his young age, he needs a team where he's playing week in, week out and good games with good teammates where he's given responsibility to perform at a high level. I don't disagree, but yes, these are the answers that he gave. Let's see how things will turn out. But moving on, well, Cesc Fabregas on Wilshere, he says, he was just 16 when he first came to train with us. And I was like, wow, this guy is good, strong, sharp. It's a big shame what has happened to him. I feel sorry because he could have been a proper English legend of the game, already mentioned. But we already talk about it, that Brenner, yes, I'm sorry, I'm talking a lot about Brenner these days, but Edu can actually do a very important transfer trick that he actually applied in getting Gabriel Martinelli. Well, we all know that Arsenal reportedly scouting the Brazilian transfer market, and Brenner is a player that is actually interested them a lot. Also, there is Celtics also on Edward and Patson Daka of Red Bull Salzburg as well. They're also the targets. But according to Daily Mail, Arsenal have turned their attention to Brenner. Also, we all know that he has a release clause of 45 million pounds of release clause in his contract. But Sao Paulo could accept as little as 22.5 million pounds only because of the financial uncertainty caused by the pandemic and the fact that his deal expires in 2022. So, if we target him in the summer, that would be his last year in his contract. So yes, of course, he could be. We could get him in a cut price deal, and of course, we all know that he does not need a work permit because he has an Italian passport. So yes, cheers to that. But moving on, let's talk about Shkodran Mustafi because Barcelona are reportedly lining up a summer move, a surprise move for Shkodran Mustafi, who could leave Arsenal in the next summer. Well, Barcelona currently only have Gerard Piqué, Clement Lenglet and Ronald Araujo to choose from in defense and are in desperate need of options. So Mustafi on a 6-month loan deal without paying Arsenal anything is what that would be the perfect bet. But moving on, Hertha Berlin, sporting director Michael Preetz has actually lavished praise on Arsenal loanee Matteo Guendouzi, and it looks like he could be moving into the Bundesliga side. He said 3 months ago, Matteo's loan signing was not possible because it was the beginning of October. We are happy that he's here and that he enriched our game from the start. We'll see everything else next summer. How the prices will develop by then and what Arsenal are planning then, nobody can say today. So, of course, they are interested in this whole Matteo Guendouzi saga as well. But moving on, Bayern legend Lothar Matthaus has actually revealed that he would understand if his former side were to sell rumored Arsenal target Jerome Boateng. He says it's understandable that they would let go Boateng go. Bayern is looking ahead. Jerome is prone to injury and has reached a certain age. In the past few years, he has often had to take criticism, including from me, and that was justified, but he always behaved professionally and celebrated a great comeback under Hansi Flick. I'm pretty much sure that he has one more year left on his contract. One more year left in the tank to play in the Europe, but let's see. Well, Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta has admitted that he learns more in defeat than in victory. He says, there's a lot of things to do, short term and medium term. We have seen a lot of changes, not only on the pitch, but structurally as a club as well. It's been difficult. It's been a challenging time in the last 3 or 4 months. A lot of things have happened. We have to settle and everyone has to realize where we are now. But I see the future as really bright. I am a really positive person and I tend to learn much more when things don't go well. And we have a defeat like we had the other day that really hurt after the performance we had at Old Trafford. We have to understand why it happened. be really critical first of all with myself and try to understand the players better and give them more solutions to win more football matches. But more importantly, Bayern Munich have entered the race to sign Dominic Szoboszlai according to Lothar Matthaus. Well, he says he's a gem. He's like Kai Havertz. He could move to Leipzig in January, but I'm convinced that every top club in Europe has him on their list, including Bayern. In Hungary, Szoboszlai is already being compared to the great Ferenc Puskás. So yes, he is a big deal in Hungary, man. So these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the news and everything about Arsenal comes platform every single day, twice. So sit back, relax, and enjoy all the news that comes on this platform. I will see you in the next one, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram. We are on a mission of reaching 500 followers on Instagram. Help us reach there by actually going into Instagram and following us. And I'm hoping to cover a lot of transfer news exclusives on this January transfer window on my Instagram. So do follow me on my Instagram. And cheers. I'll see you in the next one. 15,000 subscribers. Let's hit it, guys. Come on. Cheers.